Congratulations on your purchase of WorkSharp, the wood tool sharpener. WorkSharp is a precision dry sharpening tool that consistently delivers exceptional results. With WorkSharp, you can grind, sharpen, and hone on a single machine. WorkSharp's chisel port easily sharpens chisels and plane blades to scary sharp results. And your WorkSharp introduces the innovative Edge Vision slotted wheel that lets you see the edge while you sharpen. WorkSharp is the most reliable, easiest, and fastest way to get your tools scary sharp. And working with sharp tools gives you more control, cleaner cuts, and lets you work with increased safety. 3 ways to sharpen. With WorkSharp, there are 3 ways to grind, sharpen, and hone your tools. You can sharpen freehand on the top of the wheel. Use the top to sharpen a variety of tools, and the tool rest can be used for increased control and safety. The chisel port is used for sharpening chisels and plane blades up to 2 inches wide. This port sharpens precise bevel angles of 35, 30, 25, or 20 degrees. It also has an active air cooling system using routed airflow and a heat sink for cool sharpening. And the heat sink is covered with a lapping abrasive so you remove burrs as you sharpen. The Edge Vision underside port provides exceptional control for sharpening curved tools and for precision sharpening. This special port, along with special slotted abrasives, lets you see the edge you are sharpening while you sharpen. It can be used for gouges, lathe tools, carving tools, touching up screwdrivers, and general grinding. Stay tuned. The following video includes a tour of your WorkSharp, setup and installation, abrasive selection, topside freehand sharpening and honing, sharpening chisels and plane irons, sharpening and honing with Edge Vision, maintenance and cleaning, and accessories. A tour of the WorkSharp. The key features to the WorkSharp are the sharpening wheels, the topside sharpening area, the chisel port, and the Edge Vision underside port. These are the tempered glass wheels for the solid adhesive-backed abrasives, and this is the Edge Vision slotted wheel to be used with the slotted adhesive-backed abrasives. This is the crate block for cleaning the abrasives. This is the topside sharpening and honing area with the tool rest for freehand sharpening. This is the knob for securing the wheel. These are the wheel direction indicators. For safe sharpening, make sure that you sharpen on the right side of the wheel so the wheel is always spinning away from you. This is the chisel port. And this is the lever you use to adjust to a 35, 30, 25, or 20 degree bevel angle. This is the fence to keep the tool square during sharpening. Turn the adjustment knob to move the fence. This is the heat sink with lapping abrasive to remove burrs automatically. These are intake vents for the heat sink air cooling. And this is the bevel angle indicator. This is the skew cam adjustment lever. This is the Edge Vision underside port. These are the mounting tabs for optional bench mounting, and this is the on-off switch. Turned off, the lockout key can be removed for added safety. Setup and installation. Your WorkSharp is a portable freestanding tool. If you prefer, you can install on your workbench using the bench mounting tabs. Before sharpening, apply abrasive to the wheels. First, make sure that the wheel is clean and clear of any grit. Then, peel back the film and bend into a U shape. Center on the wheel and press down, working toward the edge. WorkSharp comes with 4 grits of abrasive and 2 glass wheels with 4 surfaces, 1 for each grit abrasive. We recommend starting by lining 1 glass wheel with a coarse P120 and finer 400 grit abrasives for shaping and sharpening, and the other with the fine 1000 and 3600 abrasives for honing. Line the slotted wheel with a coarse grit for grinding, medium grit for sharpening, or fine grit for honing. Now, install the wheel and tighten the knob. Next, you will need to install the top tool rest. Slide the rest into the slots. Choose a height setting and gently tighten the screws. Your WorkSharp will need to be operated in a clean environment to reduce fire hazards. Please consult your user guide for additional safety precautions. Abrasive selection. Your WorkSharp comes with a standard abrasive pack that includes solid and slotted adhesive-backed abrasives. The premium adhesive-backed aluminum oxide and ceramic oxide abrasives provide a superior, polished finish. These abrasives are designed for fast and cool cutting and for extended usage. Choosing the correct abrasive is critical for precision sharpening. Follow the chart provided in your user guide for reference and tips on abrasive usage. Use crepe block to keep abrasives clean and to extend your abrasive's life. Accessory packs are available for wider variety of grit selection. Standard 6-inch abrasives can be used and are widely available. Note that some trimming will be required. Topside freehand sharpening and honing. Use the topside sharpening area to sharpen putty knives, scrapers, axes, and other tools. Use the coarse grit for tools that are heavily damaged and fine grit for general sharpening. Adjust tool rest to desired height. Start with the blade face on the right side of the grinding wheel. Note that it is very important that the wheel is always spinning away from you to avoid the cutting edge of the blade catching the wheel. Lay the blade flat on the wheel and slowly pull the blade towards you. To create a beveled edge, raise the tip of the blade against the wheel. Repeat on the opposite side if needed. Continue process until tool reaches desired sharpness. Sharpening chisels and plane irons. The chisel port can be used to sharpen chisels and plane irons up to 2 inches wide. Mount the glass wheel with the coarse P120 grit side up. To sharpen, you will use both the coarse and fine abrasive on each side of the wheel. Next, use the bevel angle adjustment lever to select a 35, 30, 25, 20 degree bevel angle. Chisels and plane irons are most commonly sharpened at a 25 degree angle. Turn on the machine and flatten the back of the tool using the top side of the wheel. It is important to start with the tool at a 45 degree angle so that you don't round off or grind the cutting edge. Continue process until the back has a flat and consistent surface finish. Next, align the chisel in the chisel port by placing it in the port and moving the fence against the edge. Tools under a 1/2 inch wide can be sharpened on the left side of the port. Sharpen tools wider than 1/2 inch on the right side. This method will prevent smaller tools from overheating. Now, flip the wheel so the coarse side is face down. Sharpen underneath the wheel with the bevel facing up. To sharpen, use a plunge and pull method, making sure to keep the chisel face flat against the port. Plunge toward the wheel and contact for 1 second, and then pull the chisel back over the lapping abrasive and heat sink. Continue until consistent bevel and finish is achieved. Flatten the back again with a finer abrasive. Flip the wheel so the fine abrasive is down and repeat plunge pull process to refine finish and cutting edge. Repeat back flattening and bevel sharpening process through all 4 grits. Ending with the micromesh grit for sharpest results. Finally, you can create a micro bevel on your tool to create a stronger cutting edge and to extend the life of your abrasives. Use your P1000 and 3600 abrasives to create a micro bevel. Move the bevel angle to 5 degrees higher than your primary bevel. For example, a 20 degree bevel would have a 25 degree micro bevel. Repeat plunge pull process. Sharpening and honing with Edge Vision. Use the Edge Vision underside port for sharpening carving and lathe tools, screwdrivers, and general grinding. You will need to use slotted abrasive on the wheel and make sure the abrasive is face down. For successful sharpening and honing, you may want to use a shop light to help shine light through the wheel. You can also use a permanent marker to color the edge of the tool to see it better during sharpening. For best results and safety, sharpen with the Edge Vision wheel spinning away from the cutting edge. Slowly bring the tool into contact with the wheel and look through the wheel to see the cutting edge. Move the tool back and forth until the desired sharpness is reached. Maintenance and cleaning. Your WorkSharp is a precision tool and should be cleaned periodically to remove dust and grit that can wear down the unit and cause potential fire risk. First, look at the abrasives on the wheel and determine if they need to be changed. Check for tears, wrinkles, or holes on the surface. Also, if the abrasive is loading up, first try and clean, then replace as needed. To clean abrasives, turn on the machine and use the crate block. Apply light pressure and pull the block towards the outside edge. Then, look at the lapping abrasive on the chisel port in the heat sink and make sure that it is in good condition. To change, move the fence all the way to the left of the port and peel back the abrasive. Now, apply the new adhesive-backed abrasive. Next, remove the wheel and use a dry brush to remove debris from the wheel and the ports. The skew cam lever can be adjusted to keep your chisel square. If your chisel looks like this, move the lever up. If it looks like this, move the lever down. Resharpen the chisel and adjust lever until the chisel is square. Accessories. Your WorkSharp features glass wheels and the Edge Vision slotted wheel. Additional wheels can be purchased from our website or at your local retailer. You will also need to replace your abrasive discs to maintain optimal performance. WorkSharp abrasives are custom made to fit the wheel and come in coarse, fine, and honing slotted abrasives. These can be purchased from our website or at your local retailer. WorkSharp offers additional accessories for precision honing. The Micro Mesh Honing Kit comes with a PSA back Micro Mesh 3600 and 6000 abrasive grit. The Slotted Kit comes with a slotted Micro Mesh 6000 abrasive. The Leather Hone Kit has a 150mm premium leather disc attached to a tempered glass wheel and chromium oxide honing compound. For best results, lightly moisturize the leather first by using the provided leather conditioner. This conditions the leather to accept the honing compound and only needs to be performed once. With the leather hone mounted to the unit, apply green honing compound stick to the center of the wheel and pull toward outer edge. Apply a thin, even coat of compound. Then, reapply as needed. You can also purchase standard 6-inch adhesive-backed solid abrasives that are widely available. Trimming will be required to fit WorkSharp's wheel. Thank you for purchasing WorkSharp. We want to ensure that you are fully satisfied with your product. Consult your user's guide and our website for additional information and contact numbers. And remember, work smart, work sharp.